Flood warnings and alerts are still in place across the whole of Greater Manchester. Worst affected areas have been Littleborough, Rochdale and Bury. I'm here in the village of Summerseat near Bury, where one part of the Waterside Pub has collapsed into the River Irwell. The council are now in place and it looks as though the rest of the pub is going to have to be demolished. So what's it been like for these locals in Summerseat?
Well, the first thing I heard yesterday was that the Waterside had collapsed. My wife was on Facebook and saw it. We weren't here when it happened, so we took a walk down here. The water was so high it was basically engulfing the arches of the bridge. We couldn't get behind at the time because the police had just arrived and closed things off. So we just saw the building had collapsed. And over there where we've just been looking, gardens completely flooded, which continued to rise till mid-afternoon, late afternoon, and then started to subside later on.
Luckily it's not used at the moment, the pub, is it?
No, it's been shut for some years. It was the bottom of it was flooded a few years ago when we had the last high rains here, but it was nothing like yesterday.
When I got up in the morning, I looked out of the spare room window and I saw part of the roof had come off the pub. So I went and looked closer and there was a big crack and all the windows were at an angle on one side of the pub. So I came down and tried to ring the fire brigade. Well, dial 999, asked for the fire brigade. Couldn't get through, they were chock-a-block with calls. Then I saw a van pull up from Bury Council and he was directing the traffic and sorting it out, and he said they'd phoned the police. So I went and got dressed and came down, was just going to put the kettle on, and I heard an almighty crash and the pub fell down into the river. And the noise in the morning from the water was horrendous, but then just the pub, it was just like you see on films or something. It just came crashing down, water went up, there was barrels coming under the bridge, there was doors, there was wood, windows, everything.
So have the council said anything? Is your house okay, by the way?
They've just said now they think it's okay. They're just going to, wanted to check the electrics and that, but they think the structure should be okay. They're going to look when they've decided further what they're going to do, I think.
Are you insured?
I'm not insured for flood water because I live near a river. Not that the river has ever flooded. I have been flooded, but through the drains, not the river. So drains not being clean. But you can't get insurance because you live too near a river.
Flood warnings are still in place and people are advised to contact the Environment Agency or go on their website. Roland Gent, that's Manchester.